So hi S. Hi Lisa. Do you notice any changes at the physiological after big awakenings where it recognized you never existed, either personal or in clients, e.g. far vision, sleeping less? I mean, who cares, S? Who cares? I don't care about that type of stuff. Do you really care? Or is this just about being something better than other people or more special or being on the hero's journey? I have spectacular vision. Woo! Who cares? It can be nice to talk about, like there's this lady, forget name, who I think is a really sweet lady, and she had cancer and was just about to die. And then she had an awakening and the cancer healed. And that's like really beautiful. But in this moment, I don't care. Do you care? We're not talking about that. Like, I mean, if you've got like a question because you're ill or something, then maybe that would be more authentic. But the actual question that you've written, it just doesn't inspire me. Does it inspire you? Really? S. Just curious, not on the spiritual seeking journey anymore, thankfully. Jaya. Okay. I come across a lot of men that say this to me. They're like, I just have a question for you, but I just want you to know I'm not a seeker anymore. I'm like, do you need to tell me that? Or is it that something else needs to tell me that? That something that wants to become something or being seen as something needs to tell me that? I mean, if I'm wrong, then that should just be funny S. But if I'm not wrong, then it will more than likely that will be like a dagger in the heart, like, oh God, she's not believing in me. Oh, 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 oh. How dare she not believe in me? Yeah, as a female teacher, you won't believe how many men over the 12 years have tried to tell me how enlightened they are. It tends to be less in the female species. I do come across it in the female species also, but it's more typical of the male species from my experience. M. Hey, Lisa. How does relating to your body, mind, change after realizing your true nature? There still seems to be a kind of identification with the body after a shift. Could you talk some more about this? Thank you. Well, I just joked about S then, saying he's enlightened, and now M, who is presumably a female, is now talking about after her shift. So, yeah, life always does that, doesn't it? You know, it's always enjoying to throw its pies, you know. You make a joke about one thing and then the other thing turns up. We really can't stick to anything we say because life is truly miraculously, spectacularly honest. Yeah, it's so beautiful. There's no place left to stay. We're just here, just here. Um, how does relating to your body mind change after realizing your true nature? Yeah, there's very little energy for that. Question 2, a moment, just let me sit with that. Will I wait for it to come? It's all ideas. All ideas. So right here, right now, there's just life happening. And the attention, the watching is empty. So who you are, what is watching is empty. What's experiencing is empty. And there can be a movement back to that rather than this fixation, this identification with a time-bound character. There can be a movement back to this emptiness of experiencing. But the character or the body-mind, the habits and the conditions, whatever we call it, has a certain trajectory that it's going to act out. And that trajectory will be to obviously survive. And in our survival, there is complex human rituals which need to be accomplished. So, you know, like those birds, I love birds. I don't know where they come from, somewhere exotic that's most probably hot, and they're blue. And I think they make blue nests to attract a female, the male birds. And then they do this like complex dance for days upon end. And then a female comes and then checks out their nest, and they may or may not stay. And it's like a really complex mating process. To me, that bird is totally free. It's not identified with a story. It's just the bird. There is empty looking, so there's nobody looking. And then the bird is acting out its instinct. It's acting out its authentic self. So when it does that dance that to us humans looks absolutely ridiculous, it does it with all its heart. It comes directly from emptiness. It's like boom, 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 and then the boring brown female comes along and it's like, okay, Ronald, please, let me just check out your nest. Okay, we've got some blue feathers. We've got some blue recycled material. No, we've got some blue eggshells, right, right. Oh, but I see a bit of grey here. No, I'm off. Boop, 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 boop. So this is the way it goes. So, you know, this contemplation about still identifying with the body or not identifying with the body, forget about that. What's important is the presence that's watching. And then through time, the body will begin to find its natural rhythm to do the chicken dance. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. And you shake your bum, boop, 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 boop. It will begin to find the M dance. I'm not trying not to say your name, but this is the last time. Everyone else, you have to change your freaking name. Not your ID, though. I can't cope. So you have to find that dance, and that dance is, it's what you want to come to is the direct, you know, expression out of nothingness, and it's like bliss, it's like joy. Here I am, like it's done with conviction, like with Khaleesi and her adamance of walking in all the rooms. She doesn't like any door shut in the house anymore, and if a door is shut, she likes to bark at it, you open it, and she walks in like she is queen of the manor, like she is riding on the pig's back. She is like, boom, 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 here I am. Every inch is present. Like the looking, the beingness is present, and that Khaleesi character is popping out of nowhere. So it's like, don't try to navigate, you know, what am I going to look like? Is there still attachment? Just keep coming back to what you truly are, which is this empty looking. And then at some point, there won't be the need to come back to it anymore. There will just be the expression from it. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, thank you, M. S, just curious. Haha, I don't think so. Just sharing my motivation, not trying to impress. Haha, very good.